22 is an important age for people with severe disabilities. It's when they become eligible for adult services from the state. 25 Investigates learned of a gap in coverage impacting those marking that milestone this month. A graduation for one at Hopeful Journeys in Beverly. Daniel Smith aged out of the special education school Saturday when he turned 22 years old.
That's him at Lowe's.
His mom has long been preparing to take over and direct Daniel's care and activities from home.
I think the self-direct model best fit Daniel. Everything was on track, ready to go until I received an email November 5th.
The State Department of Developmental Services, or DDS, told Gretchen about a freeze on new enrollments. The freeze means that Gretchen can't hire anyone to work with Daniel or care for him.
How are you today, sir? Very well, thank you.
As a person with autism and severe intellectual disabilities, Daniel qualifies for a modest budget his mom says she needs to pay staff when she's at work.
This is what we're doing with our disabled adults. They're just left in absolute limbo with no services until they incorporate a whole new system.
The freeze is the result of DDS switching payroll providers. Until that switch is finalized on January 1st, no new hires can be added or even screened for eligibility.
We have heard about the payroll change.
Maura Sullivan is the CEO of the Massachusetts ARC, the leading advocacy group for people with disabilities in Massachusetts. She says it's already a challenge to find caregivers due to a workforce shortage, and gaps in care can be devastating.
We can see more mental health issues. Families feel isolated. Parents often need to leave their jobs to do the caregiving.
25 Investigates reached out to DDS on December 9th and didn't receive a response until December 13th, 2 days after our deadline. DDS tells us it's now resolved this issue and no client should have their services impacted. An agency spokesperson says families will be provided help from other programs until the payroll transition is complete.
It seems like the state should have anticipated that this would cause problems.
It's just made a problem in every direction.
DDS solved Gretchen's problem. She received a check to pay for Daniel's staff Monday afternoon. The agency says it's identified about 350 people who need to be added to the new payroll vendor. They expect to finish the process by mid-January. For 25 Investigates, I'm Ted Daniel.